Can't tell if that's in focus. Aimovig. Aimovig, 70 milligrams, once a month. Hello, welcome. Okay, the cat just jumped up here. Okay, so this video is Aimovig. This is my second injection, and this is the first time it occurred to me to maybe start documenting this, like to start a channel, a YouTube channel for this, because I do have chronic migraines and I have some other health issues. Anyway, so here is, I'll put the timestamp if you want to jump straight to the injection. I'm just going to explain try to explain briefly my migraine history and any other health issues. I have chronic insomnia, chronic fatigue, and chronic migraines. Migraines are the killer. So I've always had migraines as long as I can remember. I mean, the youngest I remember, I would have been 7 or 8. So yeah, I've gotten them, and they've gotten more frequent through the years. They've gotten, let's see, and my mind's drawn a blank. That's the other thing. I deal with a lot of spaciness, and I am feeling kind of spacey right now, but not as spacey as I've been all month. And actually, okay. So here's how I document you can't see it. How I document my migraines and head pain. I document if I had a migraine that day or if I had head pain that day. And I pretty much always have head pain every day, except when I did Aimovig last month. I haven't had a lot of well, let's see. Okay, I have had a couple migraines and head pain, but mostly, no, okay, so I have had quite a few head pain days, but more than anything, I've been extremely spacey this month, like way more than usual. And at first I didn't think anything of it because I'm so used to being spacey and just not feeling great. But then I noticed it was like way more than usual, like so much that I constantly feel the need to squint my eyes. And that might sound weird. Like, it doesn't sound weird to me because I'm experiencing it, but it might sound weird. Like, why would you need to squint your eyes? I feel the need to go like this a lot. Like, because there's something weird going on. It's kind of like, this isn't the same thing, but this is the closest analogy I can think to it. You know how if you look at the sun too long, and then you feel the need to squint your eyes from that? Kind of like that, only I haven't been looking at the sun, obviously. So I have felt that a lot this month and just very spaced out. But here's the thing: the last 4 days, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, today's the 5th day. So you have the last 4 days, and then today's the 5th day. I have had fully functioning days, and I almost forget what that feels like to have a whole day that I function. Because it's very rare that I have a whole day that I function. Most days, I can like manage to get something done, and then I have to just time out, get something done, time out. And then if I have a migraine, it's nothing but being in bed or just being a zombie and in pain. So that makes me think this is the Aimovig working. Obviously, I have to give it a timeline to see if it's gonna take effect. And I've heard it can take a couple months before you notice any change. But I know this spaciness, that the need to like squint my eyes in the way that I've just been so spacey, I really can't function. That feels a little outside of my norm. So I think that's the Aimovig, and the fact that I've had 4 days, today's the 5th day, that I've been pretty functional. The end of the day I would get very spacey. But I would wake up with very little head pain, and that's the thing too. I'm used to waking up with a lot of head pain and head grog, as I call it. And I've been waking up with very minimal head pain and head grog, and it dies off pretty fast. And then I've been functional, and fatigue hasn't been horrible. That's the other thing too. Even if my head's not hurting, fatigue is like this heavy blanket that's on me. So I've been able to do things. I've been able to go to the gym, and yeah. So, okay, I've been talking a lot. Okay, we're going to get to the Aimovig. So, I think I covered everything. I'm planning to, we'll see how this channel goes. I'm thinking I'm going to start documenting my health journey. We'll see. I have a lot of things I'm trying to do, and it's really hard when you have a lot of health issues, you don't get to do a lot of what you want to do, but I'm going to try. So here's the box. So I remembered it needed, so it has to be refrigerated, which I've had it in the fridge since I got it from the pharmacy a couple days ago. And I remember that it needed to be out for like a half hour. And I'm going to real quick just read the directions one more time, because I have done this once, but I don't have the best memory, so I'm just making sure. Yeah, okay, so there's 3 places you can do it, that you can inject it. And thankfully, I was thinking I had to inject it in my stomach, which I think that's one of the worst places to inject something. I've had stomach injections before for other things, and it's just, I hate it. But watching YouTube, I saw other people that's like, no, you can do it on your thigh, which I'm going to lift my chair when I do it here in a second. You can do it in your thigh, which is my preferred place. You can do it in your stomach. Oh, and you can do it in your upper arm, but the thing says if somebody else does it. So I guess, you know, to make sure. So you can do it there if you have somebody that can do it for you. But since I'm the only one doing it, I'm going to do it in my leg. Okay. So, wait, I didn't actually read it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna take a wet one and clean my thigh, and then I'm gonna stretch the skin. Then I'm gonna put the needle, which I'm about to show you. And the cool thing with technology is they have it to where you don't even see the needle. So this is it, and this little thing right here is liquid. I guess that's the medicine. It's supposed to be clear, I've been told. So if it's ever foggy, you want to take it back to your pharmacy. Okay, this is the button, I believe. I'm going to get more familiar with this as I do this, but this is my second time doing this, so. Okay, just going to make sure I'm doing this right. I am going to stretch the skin, right? Put the green safety guard on your skin at 90 degrees, right? Because I think I'm going to take this thingy off. Yeah. Not doing this very good for this video. Okay, yeah, wait at least 30 minutes for the auto-injector to come to room temperature before giving your injection. Yes, the purple is the start button. There's the expiration date, which is in November, so we're cool. There's the window. Okay, so I'm going to pull the white cap off when I'm ready to inject. Do not leave the white cap off for more than 5 minutes. This can dry out the medicine. So I'm about to pull that off. I just want to make sure I'm ready. And if I do continue to document this journey and my migraines and trying to get well, I'm sure I'll get a lot faster at this. Stretch or pinch skin to create a firm surface. Put the green safety guard, which will be that once I take the cap off, on the skin at 90 degrees. Firmly push down the auto-injector on your skin until it stops moving. So what stops moving? I guess I'll see the, but I can't see it. I remember last time I couldn't really see the medicine, so when it's small, I can't tell. When you're ready to inject, press the purple start button. You will hear a click. Keep pushing down on your skin for about 15 seconds. Window turns from clear to yellow when the injection is done, and then you'll hear, and that's all it says, but I think you'll hear a second click, which when I did this last time, I didn't hear a second click, and I'm sure it had happened, but I just didn't hear it. So I held it down for like 30 seconds because I was so paranoid that, you know, I want to make sure it works. So I'm taking a wet one to clean the surface, because I guess every time you ever get an injection, you should clean the surface of the skin. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to raise this up so we can, is that enough? Can you guys see the injection? Let's pretend this is, yeah, you can see that, right? Okay, here's how I'm going to do it. I go like that. In my hands. Okay, let's do Aimovig. Oh, okay, so when I watched other people, I was trying to be like, does it hurt? And it didn't seem, the other YouTubers I watched, it didn't seem to hurt. But when I did it, for about 3 seconds, it hurt like hell. But then after 3 seconds, I was fine. So yeah, so we'll see. Like, I don't know. I think it's going to hurt really bad for about 3 seconds, but to us migraine sufferers, we know, like I would be willing to get 1,000 shots if it meant getting rid of my migraines or decreasing them. So 3 seconds of horrible pain is not, and not to freak you out, you know, like the other YouTubers I watched, like there's one that I've actually I messaged her and she messaged back of her Aimovig journey, and it didn't really hurt her. So anyway, so it may not hurt you. It hurts me, but for about 3 seconds. So we'll see. This is my second time. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the white cap.
I'm so paranoid of doing things wrong. Okay, here we go. Take off the white cap. Boom. White cap is off.
Yep, I guess that's green. It's more like a aquamarine, dark, whatever, but it's the green. Here we go. So I'm going to stretch it to make it firm. You can see that? Yeah, that's about good, right? Here we go. Okay, stretch to make it firm. Firmly push the auto ejector onto your skin until it stops moving. Okay, so I am pushing down. You see the clear window, not really, but all right, here we go. So I am pushing down. When you're ready to inject, press the purple start button. You will hear a click. Here we go. Oh God. Okay. Okay, I'm weirding myself out. Okay, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, click. Oh God. Okay, there was a second click, but I'm still paranoid. Okay, the pain's letting up. It still hurts, but okay, I'm still, oh, it's injecting. Okay, see, that's why I'm holding it down.
It's yellow, so maybe it is done.
It feels done. I don't feel anything now. So actually that hurt less than the first time. It hurt, but I thought it was gonna like build up, because last time it hurt and then it got really bad in like that span of 3 seconds.
It's yellow, so I am sure it's done, but it says hold it down for 15 seconds. So I'm just gonna keep holding it down for a few more seconds, but I am sure it's done.
So it is yellow, so it has to be done, right? So I'm going to take it off. Okay, that's it. Yep, it's yellow. I don't know if you can see the window there. There. See, this was clear, and now it's yellow. Yep. And it's not bleeding or anything. So, okay. That was it. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm gonna plan to keep recording these. What am I trying to say? Okay. Yeah, I remember last time, the next day, and maybe the next couple of days, it did feel bruised, like a little bit. Nothing unmanageable, nothing like I can't handle, but it was just, I noticed that it did feel bruised. But that lasted for either a day or a couple days, I don't remember, but then it was fine. So, okay, so that is Aimovig, and that is, I'll go ahead and end this video, but I plan to keep up with this. We'll see how it goes. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope that anything you're going through, any health issue you're going through, I hope that you can find whatever you need to find to help you get better. So yeah, I wish you well, and I will hopefully see you in my next video.